Imagine if creating winning ads was as simple as clicking a button. Wow. If that's the first time you've seen something like that, I know when I saw it for the first time, it completely blew my mind. You see, we've been creating AIs just like this for the past 6 months for our highest level clients. Now, I'm actually going to give you this exact same AI. I'm going to give you the link and everything if you just hang around till the end of this video. But I'm also going to show you how to actually utilize it for your business. Now, you could also tweak this, change it. I'm just going to X out of it. And we've basically got our ad here written in the canvas here inside of ChatGPT. If you've never seen this interface, just chatgpt.com. It's probably the leading AI at the moment. There's a few competitors around though. But when it comes to copywriting, I really like this one. Now, I kept this really simple. Let me actually show you and break down the inside of the AI so that if you want to learn how to create ads with AI, I'm just going to give you everything that I know and then you can just follow along. And again, I'm going to give you the exact AI and ad template as well, which I'll show you in a second. I'm going to include that for you guys at the end of this video. So let's take a look and see what's behind this. So what this is this is a custom AI. So this is a custom GPT. And it's stored in the My GPT section in ChatGPT. So I've told it to basically ask 2 questions because I've found the best ads are going to obviously need to know about the offer, but also need to know about your story or a client's story, some kind of journey that the AI can tie in. So all I did was give it this very small prompt. I said what the offer is, and then a very small piece of my story. And if you gave, say, 10 times the amount there, your ad would probably be 10 times as good. So I really do lean into give it everything you can when you're using these AIs to create ads. Write out and just put in a Google Doc like my story and write it out, make it a big chunky paragraph. And then you don't have to write it every time. Just copy that every time you go to use any kind of AI to write your ads and your story's already there, ready to go. The next thing would be your offer. Again, a big chunky paragraph in that same doc of what your offer actually is. And you can add specifics as well, like client case studies. That's a good to have in that same doc, 3 different client case studies and stories. My client Michelle, she did this. This is where she was. Here she is now. My client John, he did this. And kind of flesh them out a little bit, decent paragraphs as well. And if it's got your story, your offer, and some client kind of testimonials and stories, the AI is going to be able to write great ads. Now, there's one thing that really takes the AI to the next level. And you can see here, let me just open this up. This is what I would call, a blank slate. So you can use this and you can kind of say, it'll write this and you can say, hey, I like that style, I like that style, but make it more this is in the canvas, I think, but you might you'll say that here and then it'll change it. But let me show you the blank slate. And the way to get the best possible results with AI, what I found is it's kind of hacking proven templates. So if you can create and we obviously have a batch of those for our clients. If you have proven templates that have worked across hundreds of niches and you kind of give it to the AI and say, hey, this ad works, go and create more ads like this, but for different offers. And we kind of have those for our clients, and that does tremendously well. What you're looking at here is what I call a blank one. So I'm going in behind the scenes here. I'm actually just going to show you the prompt, but it's really, really, really basic. So write me the copy for a high converting carousel. I didn't even spell carousel right. That's how good AI is. Carousel ad on Instagram. It should be 7 to 10 slides long. And educational. The design will be Twitter style, so there's a lot of copy on each line. Now, to be fair, if you tried to create an AI from scratch and you didn't give it these specific instructions, the ad you get back probably isn't going to work. Because again, this is while this isn't a full template, it is a design and a style and a way of writing ads that I know does convert. So it's kind of a little bit of insider information there. Then I just say what questions, what information will you request? And then I basically just reiterate where it would go wrong. So after you create your AI, you're probably going to test it. It's probably going to do a couple of wrong things. And then you're just going to like, basically this last paragraph is just like, hey, just remember, important thing, important thing, important thing. Then you can just literally save it. And then you can just like, you can view it. It'll pop up in a second. You hit view. And then you can just click start. And this is all I did before. I just pasted in some information. And then I hit enter. And that was it. It was really, it wrote that entire ad from that. Now, what you can do as well, I promised to show you the design. So let me just get up this previous chat that I had, I believe. Here we go. So let me show you the design. So this is one of our Instagram carousel designs. To be fair, this is an older one, but it still works quite well. The newer ones we're using, you can see if you click the link in the description, there's a free 70-minute video I've got there, and it shows you literally the ads that are working for me like right now. And you'll see that they're native Instagram fonts in carousels. They're very different to this, native Reels. So you can watch that if you want the newest. But this is just a really good example because it's really simple. You can make it straight away, and these ads do convert quite well. So there's really two ways to do this design. You've got black and you've got white. Like I said, really simple. So I'm just in Canva here, changing the fonts. I'll make this a little bit darker. All right, cool. Those are kind of the two different designs. And this is one template that we use a fair bit. I get asked all the time, how did you grow your coaching business from $0 to $100,000 per month in just 7 months? How did, you conceive naturally in just 3 weeks after spending years of trial and error and failed IVF treatments? Like, it's a good framework. You can kind of hear it. Now, the problem, of course, is that it's like 7 to 10 slides long, and this is just the first slide. So let me kind of show you what this could look like. Now, again, this is just what the AI generated for me today. It's not a framework that we have proven or anything, but I'm just going to show you how you would put it into the design, and like maybe it's not even the right size. But it looks like it's going to be pretty good. It's probably a little bit lengthy for a headline. Like, I probably wouldn't have my slide 1 be that long. That's pretty long. But again, like, this is just a demonstration of the AI. So then you would like literally just duplicate it, then take the second slide, head in here. Something like that. And you would just build this out all the way down through to the call to action. And that's great. And this is a really good example. By the way, just side note, how crazy is AI right now? I'm going to be doing a video in the future of AI video with like people that look exactly like me talking to you right now, but they're not real people. It's crazy, it's creepy, it's scary, it's insane. And we're going to be leveraging it for ads really soon. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that kind of content as well. But this is just the text-based one. And then what you can do as well here is you can just say, that's great. Now please write me a caption to match. And now it's going to go ahead and it's going to also not just do the carousel text, but it's going to also do the caption. And that's going to be your caption on Instagram too. Now, of course, these aren't proven templates. They're somewhat random, but you can test so many different things with ads. I think the fastest way to cut down like the trial and error would be to take proven framework. So let me kind of show you how to do that. So instead of just having a general GPT, this is what we would normally do. So we would say, below I have provided a proven ad framework that converts. Your job is to rewrite the framework for the offer that you are given. Make sure to strictly adhere to the template framework below when rewriting the ad to match the niche. And then you're gonna say the same thing basically. something like this. And now let's give it a template. So let's say here's how to result in time frame as someone who has impressive result. And we'll go slide 1, slide 2, step 1. Now I'm obviously just doing this pretty quickly here just to show you guys, so you don't have to hang around watching me edit this for the next 6 months. Oh, and slide 3, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. And then let's go slide 4, call to action. Now, again, this is not a proven framework, but I want to kind of show you how you do create these proven framework GPTs. So if I just head back to copy what I said, just so I can get it more quickly. Here we go, cool. So I'm just going to copy that same prompt basically. Now I'm going to come back to the AI ad writer. And we're going to click start. And we're just going to paste this in here. And hit enter. And you can see that now it's taking what we fed it, but it's applying the framework. And it's making up the steps because I didn't provide further instruction. And then that's the call to action. So you can see how when you provided a framework now, it can learn from that. And here's where infinite power unlocks. When you can create, well, I mean, if you can create them yourselves, well done. But what we do is we harvest. So we test like 1,000 ads, and we take the top 1 or 2 ads, turn them into frameworks like this, and then roll them out across all of our client accounts. So then we're getting these proven ad frameworks, and the clients can just run new ads all the time using them. Because obviously like this, step 1, and then all I said here was step 1, but it gets much more nuanced than that. It might be like, step 1, implement mechanism to achieve result, and it has this framework, this copywriting, source to it that runs through the whole ad. So it's every slide is scientifically designed to convert, and it wasn't necessarily built that way on purpose. Again, we ran 1,000 ads. We took the best performing 1 or 2 ads, we turned them into frameworks, and then bang, like wildfire, they're working across other accounts. Now, the other way you can do this yourself is if you can find overperforming content. So if you go to Instagram and search your competitors or search people in your market that have, let's say, at least 30,000 followers, and you go to their Reels tab and you just click on their Reels, and then you scroll through, say, 50 posts, and you find like the top performing post, you could then take that, screenshot all the slides. Like it's generally going to be like a reel with text over it. So when I say slide, I don't mean like static carousel. I mean like reel, video, whatever. Just screenshot all of those and then upload them into ChatGPT. You can literally create a new chat here and just upload images and say, hey, get me the text from these images. And then you can copy that text and put it back in a ChatGPT and say, hey, your job will be to use this framework to write ads. Turn this specific post into a framework that I can use as a prompt in the future. And then it'll go ahead and it'll add all of those like square brackets and stuff like that to it. It's like hopefully that's like a mind-blowing hack for you guys. It's like worth a lot of money, that little piece of information, and it could be worth literally hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars to you. So you can actually apply that principle then and just harvest and make these frameworks with the best performing organic content. And then you just make sure you save the design as well so that you can recreate when you go then to your Reels app. The way you create the ads is you're really going to do either carousels or Reels. Let's say it's a Reel. You open your Instagram app, you create the Reel, you use the text that ChatGPT gave you, but you use your own videos and you do the designs like that. Then you just download that reel and save that reel. Then you go to your ads manager and you load that up, and bang, you have an ad that was based on proven organic content. It was rewritten for your offer. You used your story, your offer, your testimonials in that doc that we talked about earlier. You just uploaded that into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT took that framework, rewrote it for your offer, and now bang, you have this insanely powerful winning ad that you can then scale. And instead of posting it organically, you'll probably do well there too, but instead of posting it organically, you can scale it as an ad, and as it works, you just keep spending more money and making more sales. And it's that, fulfilling prophecy, that fulfilling loop of scaling goodness. The only thing I will say when you do that is make sure you also need like the call to action, and we have a few different frameworks that we use for call to actions that work the best. I don't know if I mentioned it, but in the link in the description, there's a 70-minute training that breaks down my best ads, and you can just copy those as frameworks. Literally, you can steal them in the video, screenshot each slide. I shouldn't be telling you this, but screenshot each slide as I'm going through the 70-minute training, and then move those to ChatGPT, and you can actually make a framework out of the ads that are working the best for me right now. So I probably shouldn't have told you guys that. But hey, this is a video about how to crush it with AI, and that's gonna help. Again, that is worth maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars to you. So in that training, I also have all of our newest ads that we're running right now, and then also have our funnel framework, how to actually now that you've kind of figured out this whole traffic thing, you're going to need somewhere to send the traffic. And it's the number one mistake people make is, they do crappy ads to a random landing page that doesn't convert, and then they start doing better ads, but they still don't make any sales and they turn ads off. When it wasn't the ads in the first place, it was the conversion process after you send people to the ads to the page. So in that video, I also break down our exact funnel, A to Z, everything that we're doing to get low ticket clients, to send them up, like the whole works. All of our ads, all that good stuff. But that's just free. Link in the description, 70 minutes. At the end, if you do want us to actually write ads done for you with our agency using the best frameworks that we're using right now, as well as actually build the entire funnel for you. So even if you just go and do the ad yourself, now you've got a proven funnel that you can send the traffic to that's actually going to convert those leads into customers and then ascend them into other products and higher levels of service as well. But again, it's all free. And in this channel as well, if you just go to the first video and watch through everything, I kind of designed it so that you would be able to get a ton of information, everything you need just for free. You don't have to pay me any money, get everything you need for free. But the only thing you need to do is actually take action and implement it. So subscribe if you like this, and if you don't want to miss that video, the video we'll do in the future about the AI ads with the people, crazy stuff. And then most importantly, either watch the free training link in the description, or go back to the channel, watch the first video and watch all the videos and implement what I teach you. And then let me know in the comments about all the awesome sales you're making and money you're making. So that's it for this video. As promised, I'm also going to give you the link to this GPT. I'm going to put that in the description or the pinned comment, as well as the example ad framework as well. So I'll put that both of those there for you too. So all the best. Have an awesome day, evening, Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.